Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Gemini friends and friends of Gemini. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for January 22nd through the 28th. All messages are also timeless, so please, if you do feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look. There is a message in there for you. So I channel messages with Spirit and meditation prior, pull a couple oracle cards of Spirit, and then we move into the tarot. So Gemini, looking at your energy to start here, I thought hallucinogens was the first thing that came to mind. I started seeing, I've been seeing a lot of eyes here for the air signs, little brain fart there. Doing the air signs right now. So a lot of eyes have come through. Aquarius literally got the dragon eye too, which is in the animal spirit. We'll get into that here soon, which one you got. But the eye symbolizes truth for me. I also see when I tap into my third eye, I see my eyes and then travel through there. So seeing a different perspective as well. But what I kept seeing for you guys it was like an eye, but it was like melting. So I very much got this idea of like, oh my, on hallucinogens here is kind of what was coming through. Perspective bending, or a bending of perspective is what I was thinking about. I also saw the third eye. So two eyes here, and then there was a third eye that came through, very like feline as well, which would be very intuitive. Cats are very, very intuitive here in this realm. Some of you may have cats too that are protecting you. I didn't have that come through in meditation, but that just came through. Asking you to see something, or they're helping you see something. Interesting. I also saw the Pisces symbol, and Pisces is the most intuitive sign here in the deck as well. So I'm being drawn to intuition, you guys. Something about intuition for Gemini this week, or this period, 222 here on the timer. So the oracle card that you guys got, Spirit wanted to use the Starseed Oracle. You guys got perspective, and I freaking love it when these things like make sense. Perspective, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. So this card is about zooming out. It asks you to zoom way, way, way out. That there is a focus on something that is too close right now. Like you can't see the forest through the trees sort of thing. There is a hyper focus on something that is maybe even causing damage to yourself or to others by not seeing the bigger picture here. You're being asked, how can I change my perspective here? What am I not seeing? And like I said, for some of you, there's something about if you have cats, or if you had a pet cat at some point too that maybe isn't here anymore, they may be following you around, watching you as a guardian in this way. They're trying to help you see something though. Let's move forward. So the animal spirit that you guys got is Tarantula. Tarantula. Gemini. This was the first card actually that I pulled in this deck when I first got it. So Tarantula, at a crossroad claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose, or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. You're a gem. Of course, you're going to choose wisely, Gemini. So when in balance follows intuition. Hey! Intuition and perspective, you guys. So when out of balance, hesitation and intellectualizes. Oh my gosh, intellectualisness is what I was That's totes a word, you guys. Intellectualizes, which is totally an air sign quality, but a Gemini thing to do as well. I would say Geminis tend to lean on their logic, right? Lean on their intuition, or their information that they have. A lot of the times too, because Geminis are intuitive, they can be getting intuitive hits and then they act like it's knowledge that they already had, right? Which isn't something that we need to do. And I'm a Gemini sun, okay? So before you murder me, I'm not talking shit about you guys. I am just, this is how it be, okay, Gemini? So let your intuition be your intuition and let your knowledge be your knowledge. It doesn't have to be a game, right? To bring it into balance, you're being asked to start journaling on a daily basis, which I can be terrible at, all right? 521 on the timer and 523. Both of those just stood out to me. 523 is my birthday, and that number actually symbolizes pursuing a higher spiritual path, okay? One that you're being led to. So that's what we're talking about here in this situation, Gemini. Let's get into the tarot. Right on into the tarot. Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini? At the split, you've got 8 of Swords. So I feel like being zoomed in here is creating this situation where you are feeling, let's try that again. You are feeling trapped. And you may not see the way out because you're too close to it, okay? Zooming out is going to allow you to see how to get out of this mess, out of this situation. So Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini? And you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for your love and support as well. If you do resonate with this message or want to support the growth of my channel here and what I'm doing, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hit that notification bell. Those are all awesome ways to support me, and I really appreciate it, you guys. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description also. If you feel called to donate or tip, I will accept that. Thank you so much to those who have. I really appreciate it. I give personal readings too. You can check that out as a pinned comment if you want to see my website. Check out my www dots. So 2 of Wands here, coming into start. This is your hopes and dreams. So I feel like what's coming through is One Day I'll Fly Away by, well, not by Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman sings it in Moulin Rouge. Leave all this to yesterday. I feel like you're wanting to make a plan. This is to travel, to get out of a situation. You're wanting to fly away. Leave all this to yesterday. Let's move forward here. Spirit for Gemini. The Moon. So subconscious. We're dealing with some subconscious stuff. Need to change some perspective to see that. Gemini. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. If this is resonating with you, please allow it to resonate. If it's not, that's totally fine. Don't need to force something that doesn't fit. Please use your head, heart, and intuition to discern what message may be for you and leave the rest for someone else who it's meant for. Pretty, please. Oh, energies can be flopped or fluid. That was the Hangman, which is a change of perspective. Energies can be flopped or fluid, meaning they can apply to others in your life. So keep that in mind. Check out your rising moon and Venus if you'd like for additional messages. So Ace of Wands. Interesting. You've got the 2 of Wands here, your hope here. You want to fly away, Gemini. But the Ace of Wands here, there's a fear, anxiety here of actually starting. This is the start of a new journey. This is the spark that's required to get gone, little doggy. So it's like, if I could get this going, oh, the moon there. Yep, your fears again. You want to be on the journey already, but it's almost like you're not willing to put the work in to get up off your ass to do it, right? Or maybe you don't know how to start, is what I'm getting. So let's figure that out. Let's find out together, Gemini. The Chariot, moving forward. Positive forward movement. For some of you, this could actually be travel. Maybe you are hoping to travel. Literally fly away. Could be moving to a new city. On a more mundane level, could be looking at a new car. But I feel like it could even be spiritually traveling as well. You want to fly away. Move away from something. Like the tarantula is talking about, though, there's a decision that needs to be made, a wise decision that needs to be made to move away from a bad habit or cycle from the past. So this is going to require courage. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Judgment. So clarifying the Chariot here, judgment is you moving from your old life of rot to a new life. So yeah, we're shedding some skin. All of the air signs here are working on inner child stuff, moving toward a higher experience. Oh, I love this. Love this for you, Gemini. I love it for me too. So going inside and really looking at your inner workings and deciding, is this working? Is this what I want? Is this really who I want to be? Is this it? 10-10 on the timer. No, it's not it. There's more. But wait, there's more, Gemini. So the good stuff here, to start, you have 10 of Cups. This is your connection to divine love. I feel like you are very connected right now. Being an air sign, yes, like I said, intellectual, intuitive, a lot of third eye shit going on. Our biggest issue is grounding. Grounding that energy down. We are very much up in here, okay? Throat, third eye, crown, that's pretty easy for us to access. I feel like this is like your community, happy family as well. This is available to you in zooming out. Whatever it is that you need to zoom out from, that perspective is talking about, being asked to find a common ground. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you need to actually like do this with somebody or reach out to somebody. I feel like for most of you, what needs to happen is inside, okay? Having that realization or that shift of perspective for you. For some of you, maybe, reaching out could be helpful, but it's not a requirement. Being able to clear some blocked energy here so that you really can feel that. So you really can taste the rainbow here, okay? Taste the rainbow, Gemini. 7 of Wands. So 7 of Wands is courage as well. Just like the Chariot is talking about here. Needing to take courage. I feel like you're finding this. Instead of dealing with a situation, and maybe this is part of why you need to zoom out here too. Like in this picture, this is zoomed in. You feel like you're being attacked from all angles here, all spears. But if you zoom out, you actually can see that there are shrimp and steak, and they're actually, shish kebab skewers that somebody's offering you to have for dinner. Ooh, I love that spirit. Thank you. I've never seen this that way. Needing to zoom out and see what's actually going on in the picture rather than being myopic, being short-sighted here, okay? Don't be myopic, Gemini. I feel like you're gaining that perspective, though. You're allowing that to come in, and so that's allowing you access to this divine energy, removing whatever that block was that's resisting it. So what's hidden here, the underlying message, what's driving this forward, you have the 3 of Cups. This is celebration with friends, your tribe. Could be siblings for some of you, but success and celebration. Camaraderie. Hanging out with those that you love and that love you as well. I feel like you are, maybe this is a part of what needs to be zoomed out on, or the perspective, or the wise choice. Something's happened between you and your tribe. Be that friends, family, soulmates. Like 10 of Cups here, I feel like this is like a reunion is what comes to mind for me. And like I said, it may not be literally for all of you, but it's like a reunion of spirit. Having that judgment here in the general, releasing your authentic self. And by doing that, you're allowing these energetic channels to be what they were supposed to be in the first place, which is setting things into divine balance. Seeing that there's food here to eat and not an attack. Maybe what you felt was an attack was actually an opportunity. Getting chills on that. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. So clarifying what's in here. You guys have the Chariot. We have the Chariot. So positive forward movement. It's happening because you're making that decision to zoom out and make whatever this wise choice is. Like I said, it doesn't, it could be for some of you, like somebody may be reaching out to you. Like I said, energies can be flopped here. Maybe the wise choice is allowing that conversation to take place, or extending compassion to outside of yourself. Like maybe you're the one extending the shrimp kebab here towards somebody who is taking it as an attack. Having that connection to the divine and a little bit more compassion is allowing you to taste the rainbow, to hear the sweet music is what I hear. Interesting. So yes, positive forward movement. You're being directed here divinely to move forward, to have righteous willpower is what I hear. Okay. Righteous willpower. That's never anything I've heard before. Sounds good, Spirit. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. So the Chariot is also Cancer. There is, like, Cancer is always needing to come out of their shell. I mean, not always, but that's one of the harder things for them to do. Having that protective shell, needing to open up in order to connect in certain ways is very difficult for them. So I'm getting, having both Chariots in here too, that's a process of what you're going through here. Finding out how to be vulnerable in a safe way. Finding out that it is safe. What I see is the tarantula, like the tarantula is waiting patiently. The tarantula, what I'm getting is like this fear of spiders. There are a lot of people who have fear of spiders, but the tarantula is not ever actually going to do anything to a human. It is actually safe. It may look terrifying. It may even strike fear within yourself, but a tarantula is not going to hurt you. It's going to hang out on your shoulder. So the energy that's blocked here, your challenge, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is your expansion. This is making small decisions every day to work towards a goal, the goal that you're wanting to achieve. Okay. Clarifying that, you have Nine of Pentacles, excuse me. So this is your personal satisfaction. Your challenge here is feeling secure. The Nine of Pentacles has enough abundance financially in this material realm to be able to do whatever in the hell they want. Wearing fancy clothes, they practice falconry because what the hell else are they going to do with their extra funds, Gemini? In this picture too, so all the pentacles are below this individual. They're not even within eyesight. She's not even worried about it. She knows that she's stable and secure. They do. So this is what your challenge is knowing that you're safe. What is feeling scary is not actually a threat, but being triggered by that, being activated in this way where you're feeling threatened, it is preventing expansion. Okay. So we're going to move in here to the three main pieces of advice for the situation. Then we'll look at the two outcomes here, Warrior of the Light and the Denizen of the Shadow outcomes. That's your highest outcome possible and lowest outcome possible. So Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini for advice? Overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. Yes. I feel like activated, like I said. You're feeling activated, somebody else, you've activated somebody else, which is a less activating way of saying triggered, okay? Because feeling or being triggered doesn't sound great all the time either. Sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. This could be the story. Maybe you're telling yourself you are afraid of spiders. It's kind of a sloppy connection, but you're not actually afraid of spiders. Like what I see is, maybe you're not afraid of spiders, but it's the sheer size of the thing that actually is a little bit disturbing. That's kind of my thing. Like when things get to be too big or a certain size, it starts causing me anxiety. I don't have a fear of spiders. I actually like spiders. But having a tarantula on me would freak me out a bit because of the size. Does that make sense? It's like a story. There's nothing different about it, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, that reminds me, I had a dream about... I have a fear of tiny holes, clusters of tiny holes, and I had a dream about that last night. Bleh. Bleh, bleh. Has nothing to do with anything, but just made me very sick. Patience, manifestations are on the way. There's a need to realize that you're being offered food, though, here, and not a threat, okay? Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. That healthy activity, for some of you, it could be reconnecting, a situation where there is a grudge or there's pent-up energy. For others of you, it could be journaling, writing something out, being physical, breaking a sweat, moving this energy through so that you can feel better. Allowing that divine energy to finally connect. Oh, yay! Okay, so in the outcome of the light here, the warrior of the light, Gemini, you have 5 of Wands and then 10 of Cups. Woo! And that's what you had here in the good stuff. So 5 of Wands here, this is conflict and competition, like a pissing match, okay? Nobody wins in this situation. There's never blood drawn, but everybody ends up bruised. This card as well being in the outcome of the light, this is leveling up. You're learning how to level up. You're reaching that that spark again, okay? You may have fallen here in the beginning, but you're learning how to climb up and finally achieve success. And that success here is your happy family, a healthy connection to community. Finally allowing the divine to do what it do best, Gemini. Heal. To hear that sweet music. Tweedledee, tweedledee. I love that, okay? Gemini, that's beautiful. So the denizen of the shadow, outcome here, you guys have the Fool and the Queen of Cups. So the Fool, I feel you're playing the Fool, okay? This is restricting yourself from actually moving forward and having faith that you will be caught. Spirit told me the other day, we were chatting, I was meditating on something that I was having a hard time. There's a lot of fear surrounding releasing something. And it's like I'm moving here at the end of the month, just a lot of changes happening, and it can be scary. And what they said was, we can't catch you until you decide to leap. And that's what I'm feeling in this situation. Like, you're not deciding to leap, so you can't be caught. You're playing the fool. And you ain't no damn fool, Gemini. But the Chariot also talks about having faith. The Chariot is being driven. If the driver were to look down, it's not connected to the carriage, but they have to trust that it is being moved forward by God, the universe. There is a force that's moving them forward on faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. The Queen of Cups here, this is an overprotection of your emotions, what I'm getting from this. Like, you're missing the mark by holding it all in. Kind of back to that Chariot energy with the crab, Cancer. So yeah, Gemini, you can do this, okay? Shift your perspective. Just zoom it out, all right? Try to step away from what you know intellectually and listen to what's coming in as far as an intuitive hit. And let that be the truth that you're receiving, because that is truth. Whatever that is for each and every one of you. But then you have access to the 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. The 20 of Cups, you guys. That's so many cups. I love you guys so much, Gemini. If you'd like a little bit of a deeper dive into this reading here, I'll have the extended available. That's going to be a link in the description. Otherwise, have a beautiful, beautiful week. I'll see you all very soon. Bye. Naturally, truth, being communicative, working with others, and being successful in that way comes easy, or it's something that we are working towards as a Gemini in this life. It's a superpower of yours. But I'm seeing resistance, like this is blocked. Moving towards your true magic right now, you need to get out of your own way. So let's talk about how to do that.